This morning, we talked about scoliosis, about what a hump is, and about rib flaring. I also taught everyone how to improve left-sided rib flaring. Now, if someone has both left-sided rib flaring and a right-sided hump, how should you train them? If they have both, how do you approach it? Some people say to adjust the left side first, then the right. Others say to adjust the right first, then the left. Why adjust the left side first? Many people say it's because the heart is on the left and the heart is important. Others say men left, women right. Men adjust the left first, women the right. But you need to look at which side is more severe. It seems your thinking is still not flexible enough. I've stayed up for dozens of nights in a row, and even my reactions are faster than yours. Can't you just adjust both sides at the same time? How would you do that? How do you adjust both sides together? You don't know. It's simple. If one strap can't solve the problem, just use two straps. Can you understand that? Can I have one side closing the door while the other side opens it? Can I close the left door and open the right door at the same time? Which strap closes the door and which one opens it? All right, you've fallen into the trap again. Let me tell you, haven't I said this many times? We need to have premises. Whenever we discuss any issue, we need to establish the premises first. Let me ask you, is it that the right side hump can't be opened from the back or can't be closed? It can't be closed. So when I discuss this issue, I need to set a premise. I need to ask whether we're talking about the front or the back of the thorax. Do you understand? If I'm talking about the back, for the right side, it's like closing a door. Do you get it? And for the left side, it's like opening a door. Do you understand? For the back of the left side, it's opening a door. Because I didn't tell you whether I was referring to the front or the back. You all just answered without thinking, since there was no premise. So for this movement, it's the front, and on the left side, it's closing the door. On the right side, it's opening the door at the back. On the right side, it's closing the door. On the left side, it's opening the door. Can you understand this? So how do we perform this movement next? There are many ways to do it. I'll start by teaching you the basics, and then I'll find a model. Do you have flared ribs? Let's take a look at your ribs. Okay, raise your hand. Your left side is flared, right? Although it's not severe, the left side is still flared, and it's more noticeable compared to the right side. All right, since you haven't practiced the previous two movements, let's skip those for now and just try this one directly. Lie down. Once this member lies down, I need to first check their anterior superior iliac spine. Here we go again. The left side is higher, the right side is lower. Have you ever had an injury, your right foot? What happened when you were a child? Were you run over by a car or hit? Did you break any bones? You were too young, so you don't remember, just that you were hit by a car. Did you have to stay in bed for a long time? You don't know. Then how did you get injured? Did your family tell you? They said you were hit by a car when you were little. They said you were hit by a car, but they don't know if you had any fractures. When he was very young, his right side was much lower and his left side was higher. He's the opposite of everyone else, which means his right side rotates forward and his left side rotates backward. So I have to pad his right side. Still not working. Is one side higher? Which side is higher? The left side is higher. Just a little bit. Don't move yet. How about like this? Is that about right? Okay. Which part is higher? The left side is still a bit higher. How about now? It's okay. Do you have any symptoms? Where does it feel tight? Your stomach feels tight, huh? Do you always feel like you want to burp? Does it happen every day? Sometimes your stomach feels like it's pressing against you and it's very uncomfortable. Does it make you unable to eat, or do you have trouble digesting after eating? Do you have any pain? You have lower back pain. It hurts if you sit for a long time, stand for a long time, or lie down for a long time. Did it hurt when you came up just now? Yes, it hurt. Because you see, there's a hump on the right side, so I don't need to do a joint mobility test since it's basically all right rotation. The right side and extension backward are both restricted, right? Isn't that so? Because it's stuck here, it can't close here. What I'm mainly asking about is the pain. She has a stomach reaction. Her stomach always feels like it's pressing here, and she keeps wanting to burp. Also, if she sits for a long time, stands for a long time, or lies down for a long time, her lower back will hurt. So let's start helping her exercise. She has a problem. The bump on her back is too big. The hump on her back is too pronounced. When she lies down, she can't lie flat. After lying down, her shoulders tilt to one side and her body still turns to one side. She needs an extra stick. She can't lie flat. So at this point, we use one to pull her. Press toward the opposite side. Go that way. Go toward her feet. That's right. Raise your right hand up. Raise it up. Don't move. I'll take this brick away and see if when you lift up, your body can turn over. Lower your left hand. Okay, good. Just stay in this position. Lift your chin up a little bit. Okay, now just relax and breathe. Then inhale for 5 and then exhale with a ha or hash sound. Either is fine. This has nothing to do with lung capacity. I just want you to exhale slowly. That's all. Don't try to control it deliberately. Just ignore it. The only thing you need to focus on is seeing if you can make your exhale a bit longer. What else can he actually do? It can actually do the cow cat pose too, right? Isn't that so? It's just that I want to work on the flaring of the ribs together with the hump. Are you here to take this class because you want to solve your own issues, or are you thinking about changing careers? It's just a hobby. Because he's not a coach, he has nothing to do with our industry. What's interesting about this conference is that there are top mainstream medical experts, emergency orthopedic surgeons, many trainers from Chinese medicine, yoga, Pilates trainers, fitness trainers, a lot of my personal training clients, as well as pure patients and enthusiasts. So it's very rare to see such a scene, probably only in China. Only we could pull this off anywhere in the world to have an event like this, because it brings together people from different groups. In the last 20 seconds, what you need to observe is the direction of the two bags. Let me ask you, if I have two bags, one red and one green, they're parallel, right? Because I want the ribs on this side to rotate inward. The two straps shouldn't be running parallel. If they are, that's not correct. Okay, that's good. Slowly come very up, if that's all right. All right, I didn't ask him to do cow face pose, nor did I ask him to do corpse pose or child's pose. Now just try rotating your body to the right a bit. Is that okay? Do you remember that when rotating to the right, the side with the hump can't turn over? How's he doing? It's fine. You can be on the right side. Okay, now go to the left side. You can't go down on the left side either, so tilt to the right. Yes, tilt to the maximum angle on both sides. You can go down, okay? Stand sideways and do a back extension. Lean your body backward, not your head, not your head. It's your body that leans back, right? Is that still okay? Okay, it's stuck. Now bend forward. All right, stand in the middle with your back to everyone. Remember, his angle was over 8, right? Okay, now bend forward. A little higher, a little higher. Okay, now lean forward. All right, hey, that's too fast, too fast. Too fast. Look, you need to return to the highest angle from just now. Okay, is this the highest point? All right, let me check its highest point. Hey, what happened? Is it broken? Out of battery? Then we'll just have to rely on our eyes. Do you still remember how exaggerated it was before? Isn't it still higher here now? But compared to before we practiced this morning, it's much better. And here it dips down. So looking at it now, the measurement should be around 6 point something, definitely not 8, and probably not even over 7. It's like this, the highest point of this angle. Do you know where it is? This is the scapula. Then while we're lecturing, or when I have everyone practice, you're here. Do a bird dog pose. Let me help you review. Face everyone, and then you all act as his coach. How do you think he's doing this movement? His leg is wrong, not his arm. Okay, what other issues are there? Yes, the shoulders. All right, you practice here for 2 minutes and everyone else go practice this. Also, you need to adjust the direction of the strap. Let me say this first. At the beginning, don't let him do dynamic movements. Just have him hold this position. After practicing for a while, you need to observe whether the left side of his rib cage is flaring out more or if the right side has a more pronounced hump. If the left side of the rib cage is flaring out more, then when he exhales, pull down on the left strap at the same time. If this person has a more pronounced hump on the right side, then keep the left side still. And when he exhales, have him pull up with his right hand doing a dynamic movement. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me repeat. You need to observe which side, left or right, has the more serious issue. At the beginning, just do the static exercise. After finishing and seeing some improvement, check again to see which problem remains more severe. At this point, when you move on to the dynamic exercise, if the problem is more severe on the left side, keep the right hand still, and as he exhales, move the left side. If the issue is more severe on the right side in the back, then keep the left side still, and as he exhales, move the right side. Can you understand? So that's how you move. I first do the static exercise, then the dynamic one, because now I've already positioned it here, and I can't go back and do the previous one again. Wait a moment. The issue he's talking about is that his supporting leg is the opposite of others, right? That's what you mean to say, but have I told you? For any problem, you need to identify the main contradiction. So may I ask, on which side is his hump? That's right. If the hump is on the right side, it means it's still a right-sided anterior rotation. The ribs on the right side at the back are still externally rotated, correct? If the hump is on the right, it still means the thorax is rotated this way, right? And the pelvis is still oriented in this direction. Can you understand that? So don't forget, when several issues exist at the same time, you need to identify the main one. Capture the ringleader first. So don't worry about the fact that his supporting leg is the opposite of ours. It's because of an external injury, because he was hit when he was a child, hit by a car. That's why. Okay. Stand up again. Then take another look. Come on, bend forward. How about now? It's much better now, right? That's good. So just keep practicing like this. Don't leave yet. I'll take this opportunity to explain this movement to everyone again. Lying down, what I meant earlier is like this. Come here. Your hands should be in the middle. Your hands are in the middle. This is the starting position. Then if you notice that the flaring of the left ribs is significantly more pronounced and severe than the hump on the right side, then you should carefully raise your right hand first. Raise it to what specific height? Mao. Raise it to... When both shoulders are at the same height, you keep your hand at that position. It's not that the higher, the better. If after raising your hand like this, you notice that the shoulders are uneven and the difference is quite obvious, then it means you may have raised it too high unless your intention is to shift the center of gravity. First, push right to left. Since the left hand presses down, when you lift both to the same height and press with the left, the right shoulder rises and the left drops. See? Without pressing left, I lift the right until shoulders are level. Then have them inhale, and as they exhale, press the left hand toward the opposite side. This makes the left shoulder lower and the right higher. Lifting before pressing creates too much height difference between the sides. Can you understand what I mean? The height to which he lifts his right hand depends on the position where both his shoulders appear to be at the same height, okay? Did I explain that clearly? Then, when I have him exhale, I press down on the left side as he exhales. Then the machine returns to its original position. What is this for? When I have him exhale, it helps promote internal rotation of his left ribs. Yes, that's right. Inhale, then exhale. Yes, have him exert force like this. Of course, his right leg still needs to be elevated, and he should keep his right hip flexed. Right hip flexed, that's right. Now, if the hump on his right side is higher, then when he's on his left side, you press down underneath, don't move. And when he exhales, just have him raise his right hand. Go ahead, right? Yes, exhale, that's right, exhale upward. If not, just raise it here, then pull it slightly tighter. Okay, inhale and return to start. Exhale. So what is this actually doing? This is actually promoting the rotation of his thorax towards the right and back. Do you understand? So, by raising my right hand like this, I'm making him rotate towards the right and back, and also causing the posterior lateral ribs on his right side to close, making him do internal rotation. You need to observe whether his main issue is on the left or the right. It doesn't matter which side he moves, both are correct, but you just need to address his primary problem. So, there are three ways to do this. One is to stay still, one is to move the left side, and one is to move the right side. Is that okay? All right, let's start practicing.